Hey, and welcome back to episode 8 of my Desert Locked Hardcore Ironman. We're gonna start off this episode with a clue, and we actually managed to complete it, and this is our second beginner clue. And the reward isn't great, but I mean, it's not bad because we can actually use that while leveling our ranged, but I would have preferred a far battle staff or something, but it's fine. Today's episode is gonna be quite heavily mage training arena orientated, I guess, but there are other stuff as well. Like I wanted to AFK and try some more of these qualified guardians, so I went there. We got a mithril kite shield, which is currently our best in slot, and of course we have our episodely genie, I guess, or whatever you want to call it. And we didn't get the level yet, but only 4 XP, so we're very close to level 3, and we're definitely moving along great in terms of hunter experience, because of course we want to get level 5 and so on. Anyway, as hill giants are very AFKable at this moment due to my combat stats or melee stats being in the mid 50s or around there, it's pretty good AFK to just go there, pick up the bones. You don't have to bury them right away and so on. So it's quite a nice thing to do on the side. And what do you know? We actually got the Dunce event, or the exam event even. And obviously, since we just had 4 XP left, we're gonna get the hunter level here. And we're now hunter level 3, which again means that each lamp and book will give us more experience as we go. Anyway, time to do some real stuff, and that's Mage Training Arena. And today, or in this episode, we definitely started the big grind for it, and it was in a way tedious, and in a way not tedious. I know I said last episode that I really disliked telekinetic, and I definitely still do, but I mean, towards the end it maybe wasn't that bad now that I think of it. And yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was okay. And we're getting a lot of mage XP here, low level levels of course, but still. And after a few hours, I don't remember exactly how many hours, we finally managed to get halfway. And yeah, I did actually go out every now and then to spawn some random events, just because they can't spawn inside the arena, so I ran out every now and then to get those, just to see if I could get any XP events. You may remember from a couple episodes back, we got the Mitrilax, and as Rune Light was down, I decided to just do some wood cutting and fletching, because I need to get them up anyway. And I will probably do that in the next episode, because I want to be able to woodcut teaks, and we can actually do it now, as you can see. But I also need 46 fletching in order to fletch the teak logs into stocks, or crossbow stocks or whatever. So I just thought that why not? Mage Training Arena is so much easier with all these plugins and whatnots, where you see where you have to run, even though it's not hard to do without, but it definitely is a very big convenience factor, and definitely I thought that I'll just do something else while doing it. Here you can see we managed to get 2000 points, well, obviously, and we will, in a few levels, we will get max points needed for telekinetic. And yeah, I don't know exactly how many hours it took, but this was one of the longer grinds for sure, if not the longest. And here we go, you can see on the left, 2675 is what we need, and we are finally over that. So yeah, that was nice to get this room over with, because like I said, it definitely was the worst one, even though it kind of got better towards the end. But yeah, happy to have that done. decided to do some AFKing again and do some hill giants and whatnot. Got a Maze event. Nothing really good from that, unfortunately. Steel Hours and Chaos Runes, which don't really care about those, but yeah. We also got hit points to 60, and I then decided that okay, I had time to go back to Mage Training Arena again, and that's what I did. And the next room is gonna be the Alchemy room, and I actually think that Alchemy room might have been the best room, because that's the one you can kind of focus, or you can improve the most on. And I wanted to test, since I thought that the low alch animation was faster than high alch, but you still get the same amount of coins. So I decided to try a little bit of that at the beginning, but turns out you're only losing XP because the animation and whatever is the same speed. So don't do low alch if you can do high alch. There is no point doing it. Anyway, it took me a while until I actually learned on how to do it efficiently, and I did most of it the way where I just spam the cupboard and pick up a lot of like 10 to 12 items depending on how fast I was or how close the cupboard was. But eventually I actually decided to do it the other way around, and I will show a little clip of it in a little bit, but I realized that I don't need runes right now, but I will be needing more. I mean, it's crazy how much nature runes and other runes you actually need. So I went and spent more or less all of my remaining coins. I only have 20k at this moment, and yeah, we definitely will be doing some agility pyramid later on. Anyway, here you can see me actually doing the efficient method. So this is kind of, I try to miss as few ticks as possible. So what I now do is I pick 3 or 4 items into my inventory at the very beginning, and then I always alch one item. Pick one item, alch one item, pick one item, alch one item, and so on. That way I don't lose any ticks, and I can actually alch a lot more in the same amount of time, because otherwise I would just be spending like 5 or 6 seconds on just spamming the cupboards. But this way you can actually alch for those 5 or 6 seconds, so you get 2 more alchs every run. So it's definitely worth doing. Plus you get you can alch while running between the cupboards. So yeah, I got over 120k XP like regularly, which was absolutely great. Because well, it was very intense on the wrist, and almost felt like I was getting arthritis or something in my wrist. So I definitely had to take a few breaks every now and then, like every 2 hours or something, because doing it the efficient way really hurt after some time. So definitely needed to do something AFK and just let it rest for a bit and then get back into it again. And yeah, that was definitely the play, and even though it's super fun and you can kind of, because when you see, you kind of compete with yourself with the experience gain and whatnot, so it's really nice to do something else every now and then. And like I also said, I still need a lot of more cash or coins, so I decided to do some really AFK, which, well, it's not really AFK, but it's quite AFK now that I'm kind of used to where all the traps are and not failing so much, so it's not as frustrating either, and so on. So it's nice. We obviously spent all the runes, all the coins on runes right away, so we spent most of it again, and now we're kind of broke again, but oh well, the pyramid will always be there. Anyway, we can see here we're getting like insane amount of XP. I mean, we're getting into the higher levels right now, and it still feels like we're in the low 50s or something, because the XP was just so insane in this room. Finally managed to get enough points here as well. It didn't take that long. I don't think it took as long as the telekinetic room, but it definitely was much more enjoyable, and the Mage XP was great. Anyway, that's it for this episode. That was super fast, by the way. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like. Bye bye.